Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Orbox C, and the key was provided by developer. And this time actually the developer asked me via email. I didn't have to grab the key from any site. He actually contacted me and asked very politely if I want to do it, if I want to do the review, and we agreed that I will do the review if I like the game. So it was very nice. I got the key first and I wasn't obliged to do review. I could have refused. I could have said the game is bad, or I could have done the review. And because the game is actually pretty good, I decided to do the review. So that's the story behind it. This is not from movie. This is not from Keymailer. This is directly from developer. What is Orbox C? Orbox C is actually a puzzle game, which I already made tons of them. I don't know why. They always come to me from Movit and Keymailer, this time from developer. But it's actually a good puzzle game. It has 240 levels in 8 packs with varied difficulty. I should be able to show it to you. Yeah. So those are the packs. I finished the first easy pack and I tried average and other easy packs. So I think I can tell you what I think about the game. I think I get the mechanics by now. It has both sliders and switch off for sound and music. This is very good. And it actually has a full screen button. So everything I wanted is there. Sliders and full screen. I can record it. I can see if it's recording. Very nice. Very big amount of content. This is actually 240 levels. That's a lot. Other things, I think that's it. So I'm gonna show you 5 levels and then I'm gonna sum up and tell you what I think. I don't want to show you all the mechanics, but I will roughly I think there is somewhere a button with help, but it must be in the game. I'm not gonna show you all the mechanics in game because I want you to discover them by yourself. It's not just one mechanic, even though there is one thing that is actually the same in the entire game. However, there are additional mechanics to this. So first level is not gonna show you everything. Let's see the first level. Okay, so there is this whole help thing, and yeah, see, there is more stuff. There is more stuff. I'll go back to it maybe later. Yeah, I'll go back to it later. So first level, just the mechanics. And I'm gonna tell you what's my small problem with the game. We have this square which can move left, right, up or down, and every time we make a move we either go towards winning the level or we do it wrong. Of course, sometimes you can go in a loop, but mostly the levels are solved by finding a sequence of WSAD, right? So the whole game is like, this level is this: left, down, left, up, right. And that's one problem I have with this game. Every single level can be crudely finished and won using a sequence. So you can theoretically keep checking all possible sequences. Let's see the next one. So let's say that I go up. Up is wrong. Let's say I go left. Left is wrong. Let's say I go down. Down is wrong. I go right. Okay, so I write on the piece of paper, right, comma, what goes next? Up is wrong. So I repeat, right, up is wrong. Left, left is wrong. I can't go right again, so I go down. So I have to write right, down. Let's say I die. So that now I go right, down, and then I have to guess again. Is it right? No. Is it up? No. Is it down? No, it's not down. It's left. Okay, so I have to write. Let's die. Right, down, left. And that's the problem. Because eventually you will find the sequence, and every single level is this sequence. Is some sequence, right? And you can count it if you are if you understand how mathematics works with specific counting systems. This is like binary system, but it has 4 digits, right? You have like 0, 1, 2, 3, not 0, 1, but 0, 1, 2, 3, and every level is a number written with one of those digits. So let's say a level can be written like this: 0, 2, 1, 3, 0. And then we have to only attach, let's say 0 is W, 1 is A, 2 is S, and 3 is D. So every single level is a sequence. This sequence here probably goes like this, 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 and then this, right? And this is actually a sequence. So every single level is a sequence you have to find. However, there's a lot of content. Now I forgot what I was supposed to do. Probably this. Yes, this. I didn't play them many times. I played them a few times. So yeah, now we have angles. Angles will bounce us like the angle. I cannot say it in English, but it goes. You bounce at the same angle that you move first. So if you move by if you move to the surface that is 45 degree, you will also bounce another 45 degree. Like 45, 45 makes 90, right? The same way if we go right. 45, 45 goes 90, then again 90, and we go 180 left, right? So this is just this bouncing thing. Okay, so let's try to beat it. I think this is this, yes. So we have to bounce twice and the level is beaten. And this is more complicated. Again, we could go with the sequence, right? We could go down. Oh, it's wrong. We could go right. Might be good. So we can, let's say, write a question mark. And now, should we go down? No. Should we go left? No, it's pointless. We could go like this. Maybe it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong. So we go. It's not right. It's not left. So it's probably up, right? Is it up? Yes, it's up. Okay. So sometimes moves go by themselves. You just keep bouncing until you hit the wall. Of course, the square travels to the obstacle and then it stops. I think mostly it stops on every obstacle. If it's solid. If it's not solid, it just goes through it. And we have some more mechanics. So this is again, okay, level 6. I'm gonna stop here maybe. Eventually, we see more mechanics, and I'm gonna check if it's here. I think it's here. I don't know why this help is in game but not out of game. It should be in menu as well. I don't know why it's only in the level. So it goes like this. We have those, of course, movements which create this whole sequence, right? It's up, down, left, or right, and then again up, down, left, or right until you finish. So yeah, you can try thinking, you can try seeing patterns, you can try doing it on the fly, or you just have to write down the sequence and you eventually win. Of course, more difficult level will have a very long sequence, so it would take a long time, but you could do it. You could theoretically do it, probably with a bot as well. Those are angles, of course. Deflects you 90 degrees, yes, because it's like 45, 45, so it makes 90. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This, yeah, 90 degrees here, but this has 45. This is also 45, so you just go like 45, 45, and two vectors add up and you go 90. Well, that's how I'm trying to explain it. And then it's what? Teleports. Yes, you go into teleport, you go out of the teleport in the same direction. So if I went from right to left, I would also be teleported and then go left, keep going the same way. So this is again, some vector is, let's say, moved. It's basically moving a vector from one position to the other, and then you keep going the same vector. Start, you have to collect them, all of them, just like collecting coins or whatever. Then there is gate. Gate closes after you pass through it, and then it becomes solid. This goes solid after you ride over. It's actually quite similar, I would say. Well, gate is slightly different, but like gate changes 2 blocks into 1, and this blocks 1 block into 1. So that's quite similar. Bomb dies instantly or after 9 seconds, depending if you poke it once or twice and it doesn't damage you. So that's another mechanic. And sensors, touching every side. Eyes, you have to just break it, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, you just, it basically breaks as if it was a bomb. It just breaks instantly. That just like the bomb, but it just bomb doesn't damage you. So bomb is destroyed after 9 seconds, and this is destroyed instantly. That's the difference. And labyrinth, I wasn't in a labyrinth, so I don't know what it is. And closed exit, yeah, I have to do missions and it opens. That's what I've seen so far. So after testing those 30 levels, I've seen some of the mechanics, probably most of them. Then I played 8 levels here. And I think I also saw a couple of mechanics here, maybe 1 or 2. And I also checked another pack. So I finished, like, let's say this isn't finished, right? So 6, 13, 43 levels. That's what I finished. So I finished 1/6 of the game. So that's like, I don't know, 16% or something. So the game is longer than that. I'm not sure how long I played. I think it's written somewhere. I'm not sure if this is added. Let's say I played 8 minutes, 9 minutes times 6. That would be an hour if you knew what you were doing. But of course, other levels would be more difficult and longer and bigger maps, I guess. So it's probably more than that. Well, am I counting it correctly? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, theoretically you could do it in an hour if they were the same size, but probably they are bigger. So few hours if you know what you are doing, but you have to add all the time to beat them, to actually come up with a solution, to have this whole, let's see, one level like this. So you have to come up with the whole sequence. It's the same idea as before, because it does the bouncing, and yeah, if I go right, it's wrong. If I go up, I don't know what happened. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck in a loop. If I go left, it might be a good idea. I can't go down. So basically, I have to go left, and then we have to find again. Is it up? Is it down? Because now I'm not in the same position, right? I started one block higher than this, so maybe I shouldn't go down, or maybe I should go down. It's always guessing game. Maybe this is the right way to do it, or maybe not. I have to still keep guessing. This probably not, because now I'm stuck, or maybe not. I'm not stuck. I just unstuck myself. So I'm trying to do it again. Probably, yeah. That was like this, yeah. So that was one of the harder levels, longer sequence. But again, it was also a sequence. Every level is a sequence. So pretty good puzzle game. It done well with multiple mechanics and very many levels. 240 levels is a lot. I know some of them are super short, but still those levels are, well, okay. I would say they're okay. They're done enough to make you think for a while, then you do it, and then you go to next one, and they become more difficult, and so on. So I give it a recommendation. I would even say 8 out of 10. It works. It has all the sliders. It has all the buttons I want. Maybe aside from resolution, but that's okay. A very big amount of levels. Usually there is like half of that or less. Usually that's around 100. This is 240, so that's a lot. Well done. Works nicely. Doesn't crash. What's the only problem? I don't know really. It's just, well, the only problem is that this is a puzzle game. If you don't like puzzle games, you won't like it. But for those who like puzzle games, this is a good puzzle game. This is a good puzzle game, interesting, with a lot of content. And I was even slightly hooked. I wanted to just play it for a little bit, but then I actually finished the entire pack, over 40 levels. So I did actually play it a little bit, even though I don't really play those games. It works fine. It makes you think, makes you come up with a solution, or just crudely go through the sequence. All the mechanics work properly. It works fast, loads fast. Pretty good game. Yeah, the only problem is that this is a puzzle game. So if you don't like puzzle games, well, this is a puzzle game. But if you like puzzle games, this is a good one. So 8 out of 10, recommendation, Orbox C, and I see you guys in the next review.